My name is Robert Johnson, and today I announced my candidacy for mayor of the city of Jackson. I hope you will join me as we try to move forward and make Jackson a better place to live. Thanks.
Well, good afternoon to everybody. I'm really pleased that you've come out on this chilly afternoon. It is not as bad really as I thought it was, and that's a good thing. I just left the city clerk's office where I filed the qualifying papers to officially become a candidate for mayor of the city of Jackson. After much prayer and thought and consultation with my wife and friends and our supporters, we've decided that this is the right time for me to seek this office. And we're convinced that my candidacy is the right thing to do, and we're in this election for the right reasons. I'm not a politician who's chasing the next election a bigger paycheck or a better job. I'm a public servant and have been for many, many years. And I'm running to provide service, direction, and security for all of the citizens of this great city of ours. Our Creator gives each of us three things with which we can benefit and be productive citizens and help make a real difference in the lives of others. These three things are our time, our talent, and our treasure. It is these three things that I offer the citizens of Jackson. My time, my talent, and my treasure are encompassed in the public service that I've rendered in the city, state, and federal levels of government. What I offer is my education, my experience as the chief administrator and police chief of 3 urban cities, including the capital city of Jackson and the capital cities of Michigan. What I offer Jackson is my experience as the chief administrator and commissioner of the Mississippi Department of Corrections and as a federal security director with the U.S. Department of Homeland Security. What I offer Jackson is my experience in public service in our criminal justice system and my years as a successful businessman right here in the city of Jackson. You know, I thought about making this announcement somewhere else in the city, somewhere where we could spotlight all the ills of this city. But I'm standing here at City Hall today because this is the venue where better days for Jackson must begin. This is where the change must happen. You know, Jackson has the potential and is poised to achieve world-class status. Despite the blogging of its critics and the naysayers all around us, Jackson has all the time, the talent, and the resources, indeed, to become a first-class city. But we as a city cannot reach that first-class status with second-rate leadership and a third-world mentality that permits its citizens to live in third-world conditions and feel imprisoned in their own homes. Jackson needs new leadership. Today, I declare that new leadership stands right here on the steps of City Hall. Under my leadership, Jackson's development and aspirations as a first-class city will not hinge on the development of one segment of our city. Under my leadership, we'll propose a comprehensive attack on all the city's problems with solutions that have a domino effect that will spread west to Clinton, east to the Pearl River, north to County Line Road, and south to Byron. When we take this comprehensive approach to police protection, neighborhood improvement, and capital development, Jackson and her citizens will be made whole again.
Amen.
Under my leadership, Jackson will assume its rightful place and become a beacon for other towns and cities in this state. After all, we are the capital city and the seat of government and our state legislature. Under a Robert Johnson leadership, we will convince our legislature and our congressional delegation that Jackson deserves their support in every avenue of development the province of, from crime and crime prevention to improved capital appropriation, from economic development to quality education for our children, and to fiscal accountability that advances the quality of all of our citizens. Over the next few weeks, I will continue as I've done for years, and that's to listen to people who have a stake and an interest in Jackson's future. I will talk with citizens throughout the city as we develop and disclose our plans to address some of the very difficult problems that are facing the city. And when the citizens of Jackson speak, Johnson will listen. I can't do it alone, of course. My campaign will need the active support of every person who wants to be a part of Jackson's solutions. So if you have a concern or a question, make a call to the office of Jackson's next mayor, Robert Johnson. If you can't come to me, I'll come to you. I'll join you at your neighborhood meetings, at your breakfast meetings, or even your Thursday night bid whiskey, at your church meeting or school halls, at your lunch and dinner tables, at your coffee and charity houses. Send your emails by phone or by text, or call me, and we'll respond. The city cannot afford the mistakes of the past or continue on the path ahead. She must get through the pain of the present hour to the better days that we all know lie ahead. Jackson is poised for prosperity and growth, and we can aspire to world-class status, not just for a few, but for every one of us. I am determined to be a part of the inevitable prosperity that looms on our horizon, and to move us from last place to our rightful place as a first-class city. Results do matter. I'm Robert Johnson, the right candidate for mayor of Jackson. God bless each of you, and God bless the city of Jackson.
Amen.